Good Christmas Eve morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Pretty short story for you this morning on weather, as we do have very quiet weather across all of Michigan. So we'll get to it, and I guess basically it's mostly good news for us if we're doing some traveling. If you want a white Christmas, probably got to go to Mackinac City or north and west of that. Hey, good morning, Lisa Scott. Thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve morning. I got to admit, the sunshine has been really nice to see. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the Christmas travel period all the way through, because I realize you leave today and you come back on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. So we're going to talk about all the way through. We're going to look at when the next weather maker is, and it happens toward the end of the travel period, and the warm temperatures continue. We'll look at that and see how long that lasts also. Hey, good morning, Cindy Blaine from Milan. I think I said that right. And good morning, Jesse Bamberg and Chris. It says foggy in Brooklyn this morning. Thanks for the report. Carrie Draper, good morning. And Angela Engelhard, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start off with the European model. Okay. And again, remember, where you see a lot of red lines, those are temperatures above the freezing mark. If you're several of the red lines into the red, then you're into the 40s and 50s, and I'll show the actual temperature to you in just a moment. Hey, good morning, Tom Ramsey. Merry Christmas to you also. All right, so we are into this afternoon and this evening, and we just continue to have the light southwest wind and mild temperatures. One thing I'm noticing too is, now the ground in much of lower Michigan doesn't have snow. It's dark and it's starting to dry out a little bit. So the sunshine actually pops us up 5 degrees or so, that, it gets a little warmer than what we think it could do. That's why we saw some 50, 55s or so. Hey, good morning, everybody. Milan. Okay. I'll get that city once. We're spaced out there. We're into Christmas here, and we have a dry Christmas. Only precipitation close up in Minnesota. We are into Thursday. Look, we're still in the southwesterly flow. Next storm system heading north of the UP. We're into Friday, and we're still in the mild flow. And the next weather maker, I think it's probably on the weekend. Both the European and the U.S. model show the same kind of scenario, with the storm center coming across the central part of the UP. What does that do? It keeps the lower part of Michigan in the southerly flow, in the warm sector of the storm, gives us rain showers. Okay. Hey, I wish I could, Greg, get you some snow in Boyne, but Mother Nature does what she's going to do. We are at Sunday morning. We're in southerly flow. We're in rain showers. Of course, behind a storm system at this time of the year, you quickly cool off. And we'll call it, moderately cold, probably back to normal, probably 30s, low 30s, maybe some upper 20s. Someone's losing their mind. But it's just a one-day type deal on Monday the 30th. And then this model wants to start warming us back up some. That's a very interesting thing, but that's 10 days out. Okay. So I don't know that I would trust it, but at one point we are going to get a snowstorm out of this. Pretty well convinced, because at one point the cold enough air is going to be in place, and that's usually has no hard time doing that in second half of January, first half of February. And at the same time, one of these storms is going to enter the southwest part of the country like they're doing, and curve toward the north with the moisture. That's when our snowstorm happens. And there might be 2 or 3 of those kind of snowstorms in there in this coming winter. So don't despair, snowstorm lovers. Okay, now we're taking a little bit closer of a look just so you can see it a little better around our area. This is the same model, same radar forecast. Yes, Dandy, and it is a good time to work in the yard. I've got about 4 old fruit trees that are just no good, and I've been chomping at the bit to take them down here the last couple of days. Or replace them with something nice. Okay, so we're into Thursday, and you got some rain showers across the UP. And then we'll look at that next storm system coming. This is Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. It's snow in parts of the UP, the western half of the UP. It's rain in lower Michigan. And there you can see that it's rain in most of the state except the western UP. That will be Saturday night. And this is Sunday morning. Change over to some snow showers as it moves through for Sunday and a Monday. And then that's about it. Oh yeah, Kim Young, we got to get some more snow, right? Yes, we do. Yes, this is very common to have a break in winter, especially nowadays. You start off cold and then you get a break, or it waits and it waits and it waits, and then you get a cold snap. So yes, definitely going to get more snow. Daniel Lyons, a turn toward cooler weather in January. Will it be more like winter? Yes. But I'll tell you, everything just keeps slowing it down a little bit. I thought maybe it'd be in the first couple of days of January. Now it's maybe the 10th to the 14th. Cold air's up there, and it will come down again. But for those of you that don't like winter, it just means that every day you're chopping off. Can you plant your fall bulbs that you didn't get in? I think you can. I mean, they do better in the ground than they do out. Out of the ground, I can predict what will happen. They'll dry up and they'll be dead. So yes, with the ground not frozen like this, I think you certainly could. Maybe water them a touch in case they don't get some water. And I've done that before this late, and they do all right. They have to what's called vernalize, I think is the way the experts call it. And that means they have to go through winter. You can even put them in your refrigerator, but it's hard to keep them dry in your refrigerator too. And now we're way out there at 10 days out, and it wants to warm us up then also. All right, so here are the temperatures. Last thing I'm going to show you here. Temperatures for the next 10 days, just to show you how long lasting this mild weather is going. Okay, someone's saying, yes, you can plant the bulbs now as long as you can work the dirt. This is this afternoon, maybe a touch cooler than yesterday, but if we stay in the sunshine, I'm not concerned. I'm not so sure that we'll be a little bit cooler. This is Christmas Day. Look at that. About 52, 53 degrees, 51 in Flint, 51 in Grand Rapids, 51 in Detroit, 52, Lansing, Jackson, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Traverse City, 43, Mackinac City, the tip of the mitt, 38, UP in the mid to upper 30s. Corey Coughlin, driving weather Thursday to Milwaukee, should be no sweat. Let's just go back for you real quick. Here's Thursday. No sweat whatsoever. Okay, so we'll continue with our temperatures. This is Thursday. 50s again. Maybe close to 50 in Traverse City. Probably will be 50. Okay, Friday. A little cooler as a cold front wind shift swings through. Saturday, 40s. Upper 30s north. This is Sunday. Into the 50s ahead of that storm system. Mid 50s at that. And then the colder weather. Uh-oh, got a sneeze coming. I'll be honest with you. That's the one thing I don't like about the format right now is we've got me picture in a picture. Not that you have to watch me the whole time. We could get rid of me. I could care less. But if I have to sneeze or something, I have no way to hide it. Okay, so now we're into next Tuesday, New Year's Eve day, a little cooler. Now we're into New Year's Day. Here it comes again, the mild weather. And the 2nd of January. And look at that, temperatures into the mid 40s. Hey, Corey Coughlin, no problem. Make sure you have a good, safe drive. Busy near the boat launch, St. Clair Metro Park. You know, the ice, it's kind of a catch-22 on this. Like where we have a place, Duck Lake, Interlochen. Normally we got 3 feet of snow on there, and it's hard to tell if there's good ice. Now that has all melted, and the ice is actually forming nicely. Of course, with this warm weather, it will start to break up and become bad. So you got to definitely be careful on that. So there you have it. Hey, remember to be updated, especially on holidays when we throw just a quick information up. Don't write a full-blown MLive post. Make sure you join this Facebook group down here at the bottom, facebook.com groups Michigan weather. A lot of folks share photos or what's going on, so you know what's coming your way. If we got a snowstorm or something like that. So yeah, join the Facebook group Michigan Weather with us, and we'll talk weather. And like I said, if I got something that's of interest but not enough meat to have a whole post on the MLive website, I'll put that on Michigan Weather. Have yourselves a great, safe, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to those of you that just celebrate holidays. And I'll be off tomorrow. Whew. Glad Mother Nature's given me a present of quiet weather. And then we'll be back here on Thursday with you. Take care. Merry Christmas.